Half of Americans can't answer these 3 simple tax questions. Can you? Think you're ready for tax season? If you're like most, last month, online investment company Betterment polled 1,000 US taxpayers to see what they did and didn't know about the tax code. To be sure, to be fair, even seasoned filers will notice some differences this year, largely owing to the new rules enacted by the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act. The Republican-backed knowing these changes inside and out might not be your top priority, but understanding how the new rules impact your bottom line could save you confusion when it's time to file or disappointment when it comes to your tax refund. How much do you know about filing taxes this year? See how you stack. Survey question: true or false? The standard deduction for single tax filers is $12,000. Correct answer: true. Answered correctly 16%. If a $12,000 standard deduction doesn't sound quite right to you, you're not alone. 4 out of 5 respondents got the wrong answer when asked if this is the amount any single filer can subtract from their taxable income just for filing. That could be because the standard deduction for single filers has hovered just above or below $6,000 for the past decade. The Tax Cuts and Survey question: true or false? Taxpayers can claim a personal exemption. Correct answer: false. Answered correctly 33%. No matter how you file, you can always claim the personal exemption, right? Wrong. The Tax Cuts and Jobs Act did away with the personal exemption for the 2018 tax year, counting on the doubled standard deduction see above and an increased child tax credit to make up for the difference. Taxpayers should. Survey question: do you know the percentage of your paycheck being withheld for your taxes? Percent who said yes: 50%. Unlike other questions, you don't need to be tapped into tax politics to get this one right. You just your paycheck. Half of all people, while money you never see might feel like it doesn't exist, it still plays an important part in your overall financial picture, especially if you're expecting a windfall in the form of a tax refund. If you don't know
Raindrop, truck top, smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.